some uranium for you. Tasty.
Goblin, Shmoblin, here with you in the canoe.
I'm a goose, you're a goose, me, Mom, and Thembo.
Nah, she just liked that dog. Oh, hi. Bienvenidos a la clase de Goose. Hi, welcome to another episode of Goblin Shmoblin Canoe Edition. What are we doing today? My brain's a little scattered from the last episode. There was like a lot happening, you know, traveling through portals and dimensions. But I think we're pretty much, you know, back on track, right? Right? So, we are going to be doing some trinketing today. One of the main tenets of the Goblin core aesthetic, as I discovered many years ago, it was like 5 years ago, back when the core thing was like whatever core you were into was like a core, whatever, cottage core, goblin core, whatever. You know this, right? So one of the core tenets of being a goblin was being able to acquire and to showcase the hoard of trinkets that you may have acquired. I figured, why not? Let's just go ahead and go around to all of the local shops and things that are near the area and checking out to see what kind of cool things they got. But of course, we need a theme. I don't know what I'm looking for. What I'm trying to say is, more often than not, your standard goblin will find things that they are interested in specifically, like sparklies or rocks, right? All kinds of little miniatures kind of thing. You get into autism coded? You know, you getting that? Again, the autism in me sees the autism in you. And so typically, you know, that is something that when you see it, you'll know it, right? But today I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to let the ghostie decide what it is that we are looking for trinket-wise today. Now, something you may have noticed is we were having a little bit of struggles with the ghostie, was playing a little tease, little tricks on us in the last episode as well. It spit out another one already in the chamber, locked and loaded. So I don't need to spin it this time. So that means I put a little band on it so that it wouldn't fall out, but it's already there. So let's go ahead and see what the wisdom, the theme is for today that we are going to be searching for in our hearts, in our minds, in our wallets. Okay, we have a unique situation. Apparently, little ghostie spit out more than one, and look, this show is not rigged, right? We don't plan anything, okay? So I feel like out of fairness for us, we will just reset that one so that for the next episode, we will have something completely different. But for this episode, we're gonna take off with this one, all right? So we'll remember that for the next one. It doesn't need, look, there's so many. We gotta fix that. Ghostie got some food poisoning. We'll check on them next time. Let's see. I don't need to shake it. This is just fun. Can you hear it? So let's go ahead and see what it is, our theme, our wisdom is. Take a film photo of something new and beautiful. Ooh, this is interesting. So this is, in a way, what I'm gleaning from this, right off the top of my dome, is that this is not needing us to actually get a trinket. The trinket is the memory of the photo itself. Aww. Is that a good interpretation? Here, I'll give you a little, so you can see that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, we'll take a photo of the trinket, something that is something new and beautiful. Does it mean it's brand new or just new to me? I would think it means just new to me. Like, it doesn't have to be like made yesterday. And for inspo, it's also got little rainbow. So we are going to take the film camera with us today. Now, here's something interesting about the camera. Actually, should I run and grab it? Let me run and grab it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Just wait. Let me get it. I'm gonna get it. Where did it go? Oh, Okay, here it is. Coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. Wow, so many stairs. So many stairs. Oh. So many stairs. We live in a 5-story building. I'm kidding, we don't. Okay. Okay. My coach would be proud. Here is the camera that we are going to be shooting with today. Look at that. This is a camera that my parents had. Look at that, it's got a little bee and a grasshopper. So this is the camera that we're shooting on. Now, Thembo has gotten into old film stock lately, like old stuff. So could you give me a little info about the stock that's in here?
What is in here at this moment is something from Seattle Filmworks. I ordered it on eBay. I think it's Seattle Filmworks. I can't tell, it's very smudged. It either expired in like 1995 or like 4, or it expired in 1990. It's very smudged, it's hard to read. So yeah, I don't know. How many shots do we have left on there?
12.
Okay. So they could be nothing. We don't know.
They could be something.
Only time will tell.
We've been really experimenting a lot with shooting back on film, something that Thembo I know has more experience with than I do. But it's been really fun. It's been really fun. So this is gonna be our tool today that we're going to use to take photos of something new and beautiful, trinket-wise. I will say, Thembo is also looking for a trinket, but we don't know what it is yet. They know what it is, but we don't know. So just be on the lookout for that, because this might also be something significant for a later episode. Hello, we are at Mudlark Oddities. We are here going to chat with the owner and take a look around. Obviously, we're not going to film everything because there might be some kind of objects that might not have their consent to be filmed, which is, something you got to think about when you're thinking about objects and places. And so, let's go on in. Somebody really took the time to you know what I mean? Why is it that this is what's captured my attention? I think I got an x-ray like that floating around somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Still have it.
Well, the hospital has it.
You didn't get the key.
I know, I didn't get the key. I am in one of the coolest places that I've ever been in. This is called Mudlark, and you are?
I'm Jared. I'm the owner.
You're the owner, and you're also the purveyor of these things.
Yeah.
We were just chatting a moment ago, and you were saying that sometimes people will just call you hey, I've got some cool to kind of donate to you that are ooh, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Because that's kind of what happened to me with this. I just saw this, I was like, oh my god, that, I need that.
Good.
I need that. So
yeah. It's a little bit of everybody who comes through. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's generally people in their 20s and 30s, probably a little younger. Occasionally older people. A lot of much older people will come in and get kind of freaked out. But not always. There's I think you go to an oddity shop to the object finds you. Most of the time, it's you don't go to an oddity shop for something really specific most of the time. You just go and explore. So
yeah. I love how that's said. And you said this place has been here. How long has this place been here?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Did you have any other place that this was before, or this was just in a passion project? You're you know what? I've got all this stuff.
Yeah. It was, so I've been collecting since I was a teenager. I've always had a lot of weird stuff around. I used to be a full-time videographer, actually. So yeah, a lot of it was props and stuff like that that I would keep around. And then, yeah, it was really during COVID when I couldn't do photos and video as much.
Right.
I started selling some stuff on Etsy, and then it really blew up on Etsy really fast. And then yeah, I started buying more and more stuff to sell on Etsy, and then I was shipping out like 100 packages a week just out of my apartment. And then yeah, like 3 years ago, it was like, okay, it's time to expand and like get
For the
out of my
storefront.
like get out of my like dining room.
Was it also called Mudlark, your Etsy, or is that like a different? Is this like 2.0, like kind of?
No, it was the Etsy too. Yeah, it was Mudlark. Do you know about mudlarking or like what it is?
No. If you could kind of explain for us all.
Yeah, totally. So mudlarking, it's a thing that was, I think people still do it, but its heyday was along the banks of the River Thames in London, because people have been living along the banks of the river for like thousands of years. Like, I mean, Romans used to live there. You could stomp around in the banks of the river in the mud, and the mud would churn up like old Roman coins and bits of pottery and like just all types of stuff. And so in the 1800s in London in particular, a lot of people would have a profession called mudlarking, or they'd be mudlarkers. And so yeah, it was just kind of like a cool metaphor for what I do. I'm just like always digging through muck and just at some random estate sale or flea market or whatever.
There's something about the energy that objects have that, again, like you're saying, like they just kind of they speak to you. And being an autistic person, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, okay, that lives with me now. You know, like.
Yeah, a lot of it's definitely just kind of an energy thing. Yeah.
So you got a lot of energy in here then.
Yeah.
Are you friends with a lot of the objects in here, or are there some objects that you're
I
like
think
kind of
so.
like, you know?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, I think the energy in here is good. I think I try to treat everything that comes in here with respect.
Yeah.
I try to incorporate its history. I really like having a little handwritten sign that says
I love seeing the history on the
good,
stuff.
good. Because I think that's that it needs that context, right? Because otherwise, it's like you don't know, and so it's like you want that story behind it. You want to know where it comes from. I smudge in here regularly. I try to source things responsibly. I just I want it to kind of have a museum vibe a little bit, and just treat everything with respect. So
I love that.
Thanks.
Awesome. Is there something I haven't asked you that maybe perhaps given this opportunity that I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No, I'm trying to think. There are lots of tucked away objects that I really like in here. I really like when people come in and they just take their time and just read the little signs, poke around in the corners. I put new stuff out literally every day.
Every day.
It's always changing over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of stories, lots of stuff.
Awesome. Well, thanks for letting me chat with you.
Yeah,
I really
for
appreciate
sure.
it.
Absolutely.
So this is Mudlark?
Mudlark, yep.
Specifically Mudlark on...
This is 65th here.
65th.
Yep. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me chat with you.
Absolutely. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, leaving it on the zine. Oh yeah. Oh, have you died?
Not yet. Well, not this time around anyway. I don't know about before.
I have. Here we are. It gets dark at 4 o'clock here in the Panu, and it's cold. So we only had time to really go to one shop, and I'm glad we did. I'm glad this first shop and the only shop we went into today. Okay, well, we might have gone half price book, but that's a different story. That we went into Mudlark because there were so many interesting vibes there, and there was an interesting thing there. Something new and something beautiful to me, I suppose. And I picked it up and bought it, and we're gonna take a photo of it. Let me show it to you now. Phone. Now, I don't know anything about this phone, but I saw it and it just spoke to me. I don't know if it's like a little kid's toy or if it's just like a novelty thing, but I love it, the design of it, the people that built it. I feel like Adam Savage when he talks about makers that make things, that just put all the beauty and joy into making something. That's what this gives me. I need to take a photo of this, so let's take a photo of it. So here's the trouble that Thembo let me know a little bit about this film stock, and that it is 200, and we're outside, so I'm going to have to use the flash. It's hard to focus when you can't see nothing. All right, I have now taken a photo of something new to me and that I found beautiful and interesting. So I have a feeling that this is going to become something that I'm not sure what yet, but it's, I don't know. I guess, yeah, again, puns aside, it speaks to me. Let's go ahead and wrap up with Thembo and talk about the future of pine cones. The future of pine cones. Look at the pine cones. Pine cones. Look at the pine cones. Pine cones.
So what's up?
I think we're oddities unto ourselves a little bit. Don't you think?
Oddities, like autistic?
Yes. So you have some things that spoke to you at Mudlark as well that you'd like to show and tell for class.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it.
Okay, so starting off simple, they had stickers. So the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Lynch here. Just do the thing where I get close. But it's not an autofocus, so he's just gonna get blurry. But
Get blurry. I mean,
that's
honestly,
I almost went to get a screenwriting MFA in the David Lynch screenwriting program.
That's good
which
lore.
he did not run it. But it was based off of his screenwriting practices.
Yeah.
They teach meditation and things and whatever. You can always have 2 MFAs, right? You can't have too many degrees.
No,
You know,
we
with
can't have too many DMFAs.
I think I fell into this timeline by watching every single David Lynch film at the start of 2020, and I fell into an alternate timeline. And now I'm here, and it's pretty all right.
I must have fallen into that timeline too, Life is Strange style, which also inspired by Lynch. Okay, so what spoke to you at Mudlark Oddities?
I mean, a lot of things, but in terms of coming home with me things, I like to collect old photos of people and places. And so I found a few of those. I found several, but one of them did not want to be on camera, and I respect that. So I will show the ones that are okay with it. I found this one here. On the back has writing of who is in the photo. And it says, "To the best of my reading of cursive, Gracie and Mildred, Whidbey Island, July 1929. And this one really stood out to me because I spent time in Whidbey Island in my high school years.
Yeah.
And so finding some people who lived there back in 29 was rather exciting. Maybe it says Gussie.
I don't know.
If these are your
If these are your great-grandparents, drop us a line. We're gonna do some investigating. We'll have to drive out to Whidbey sometime.
This man here
That
posing
cool
in
guy?
front of his car.
Cool guy.
This one to me, I just want to go find this tree and recreate this photo. Go park my car there. I don't know where it is, but there's a little sign. I think I can Google Maps detective this. It says Chandelier Tree, Underwood Park. It's a tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like trees.
And then I found this postcard.
Uh-huh.
And it just says, "Dear folks, we are having a nice time in England. The scenery is lovely. Trust you are both well. We had a lovely trip over and having a nice time visiting. 2 of our friends are with us on this trip. Best regards." Which, how respectful.
Coniston from Beacon Craig.
Yeah. Not sure.
We're gonna go to Coniston, Beacon Craig and find it?
Maybe. Best regards.
Best regards. I feel like we should go back. We should go back, chat with Jared, get more we should interview him with some of the objects or something. Maybe give him
Interview
us more.
the objects?
Yeah, exactly. Interview the objects. I'll call him on my ghost phone. that wasn't okay. So that really wasn't the only place we stopped at. We also stopped at Half Price because we love a good Half Price books. You got quite a few things. Doctor over here. They got doctored. They got doctored at their graduation. I have proof.
But I'm not a doctor.
Okay, but you're about to be with everything you just got here.
Yeah, my YA novel sequel.
Oh wait, that's not what I was talking about. But tell me about that sequel. What's the relationship with that?
It's the second book in a series that I read in middle school on repeat.
Hell yeah.
Because who needs friends when you have books? Actually, I did have friends by then, so it's fine.
I don't even know how you know it's rolling.
Because where I'm sitting, I can see right above the little microphone like
where the thing
door.
is.
I can see the light blinking.
Camera stopped recording. We started over. We're filmmakers. Professional filmmakers.
Yeah, but I'm behind the camera, not in front.
You're not a
of it.
YouTuber? I thought you were a YouTuber.
No.
You sure you weren't a YouTuber back in the day?
Very
Before
sure.
I was.
No.
I only got on YouTube like I don't know, whenever this was. I'm gonna shut up. You tell me what you got.
It's an LGBTQIA plus dictionary that has all kinds of little words in here. Basically, I got stuck in Half Price looking at my area of interest.
Your doctorate?
Shocking. No, I
You're
do
gonna
not
get a
have
doctorate
a doctorate. Sponsor me for my degree. Prevent more student loan debt.
Call now. Call on our ghost phone.
Well, in terms
Science.
of science and gender, is gender in our brains. And this includes neuroscience as well. So I'm interested to see how this gets into brain science. I like books.
You do?
And now I have Questioning Gender, the second edition.
Dude, second edition?
A sociological exploration, which
So it
has
on
like
sociological aspects? It's almost
Yes.
like you're doing a well-rounded like course on gender studies.
that is the goal.
I held back.
I did not.
I found a video game. I don't know what it is. It's called The Messenger. It's for the PC. I loved the day of old PC video games. You know what I mean? Like Cruise Ship Tycoon. Like Railroad Tycoon.
Just anything tycoon.
Zoo Tycoon. It like, I think what it does is it like gets at that pre-Minecraft era of like sandbox games or at little adventure games that you just couldn't have the same flexibility at the time with. You know, like a roller coaster tycoon, you could build your own freaking roller coaster. You know? That's cool! I'd like to thank Jared for letting us peruse his collection, almost like a museum, and for letting us, partake in bringing some of that collection home with us. And they now live with us, and they have things that will, I think, enlighten us.
And maybe we'll get a phone call soon.
That would be nice.
Sorry, I keep wiggling. I only have like one cheek on this.
You
thing
only
right
have
now.
one cheek. I barely had one bone of a cheek on this thing while you were. It's okay. I just wanted to share the space.
Cheers.
We could have, but then that would have involved more effort, and that would have been more effort.
Yeah.
So thanks again to Jared at Mudlarking Oddities, and to David Lynch, and to Tanya Caliph. This one's an odd one. I don't know how we're going to end this one. Breaking in is the easy part.
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't.